What up, gamers? Fencer here, and welcome back to Shadowverse. So last time we did a final toast, who are you, and a lonely struggle. In this video, we'll at least be doing partners, showdown in the land of darkness, and the bartender closes out. So here we go. Partners. Drock and Aluzard work together to find the truth behind the disappearances. The Dragonutes gets an inkling that Aluzard knows more than he's letting on, but trusts his friend. He focuses instead on his own plan, which involves using his clan's Seer Stone. Oh yeah, I remember that, the Seer Stone. I guess we'll see it in action here. I don't remember if it was used before.
At this point, I feel like there's more than one me. There's me, right here. There's also the me that was running the loop in old Velsar. And the me that used to be a dumbass kid. We've got some similarities, sure, but we lived in completely different worlds. And it changed us. If Kid Drock saw deadbeat Drock ditching his dreams, he'd be pissed. And if they saw me fighting to make those dreams happen, I bet they'd be surprised. And when I'm as old as Greats or Pops, I'll probably be laughing at how dumb current me used to be. I guess that's what growing up is. You make a new you to fit your new life. You try stuff, and your tastes change. I think I like it that way. If nothing's permanent, then someday, the dark clouds over our sky will clear. There's so much to look forward to. So I'm not running from the future anymore. I'm not afraid to change. And you want to know why? Because there'll always be ashes under the embers. The guy I was is powering who I am.
Heck yeah.
No matter how many times
I like that.
I pass the torch,
That thought.
I've got the same flame burning in me to get out there and fly. That's all it comes down to. You know? The stuff that doesn't change. The core of what makes me Drock. In the end, that's what's truly important. I'm not who I used to be. But imagine you line my past selves up and ask them all a question. Young master, some ruffian has gone and hurt your friends. What should we do? Every single Drock could give you the same answer. Make them pay! Believe me, whoever messed with Sekka and Kagero, they're going down.
Young master, look at this.
There's fur everywhere. Werewolves don't shed this much, even in canine form. Ugh. There's clumps of skin attached. Kinda like someone clawed their own hair out.
Some of the samples are wet, but it's not just the bloody ones. My guess is tears. They must have been crying, frantically pulling their hair out as they ran. And then...
The trail goes completely cold here. Why's it stop so suddenly? Even if someone picked him up and flew off, there should be a trace of something.
I'm going to start losing my mind. We've received countless reports of depressive acts, and they're growing darker by the day. People going missing, left and right, without even a hint of where they went, or why. Just what is going on?
Someone's picking a fight. I bet they think they're real smug, leading us around on wild goose chases. But I'll find them.
You sounded just like your old man did back in the day.
Yeah. Now, give me an update. How much of the Allied team is left?
We've still got most of the support members, but battle-ready forces, we're down to about 50 heads.
50? You're telling me out of all the clans combined, that's all we've got? Velsar's starting to feel real empty.
Yeah. And Maisha is able to do all this damage, man.
I know. But the wolves were a mess after losing Guido. And the yokai didn't have a leader in the first place. If you hadn't stepped up, I dare say, we'd have lost them all.
I didn't realize Guido was gone.
You know, no pressure, but I'll do what I can. Keep recruiting. Tell him Drock needs everyone on the lookout for the invader. We know from Sekka, the perp's armed with a blade. And we know from Kagero that they can use it. I don't want anyone engaging them but me and Aluzard. If someone sees something, get him to run and tell us.
Not a soul alive could overpower you and Aluzard combined. I'll inform the forces at once.
before you run off, I've got one more job for you. Got it? Velsar's fate is on the line, and you're in charge of the key.
Oh, is he gonna have the seer stone?
Young master, are you certain? Do you understand what you're saying? It's too risky. And besides, you and Alizard should be more than strong enough on your own.
Oh, man! It is wild hearing that from you, of all people. The tables sure have turned. But, thanks. I guess it just goes to show you were never hung up over the damn thing itself. Every greats I've ever known has been worried about me.
I don't understand.
Doesn't matter. Just trust me, and be there. Alizard's expecting me at the bar to share his findings, so I've got to run. And, don't worry. It's not gonna kill me. I've got way too much riding on my wings.
Damn it all. I'll do it. You know I want to see you soar.
Hey, coming through.
Oh.
Oh, don't you go all gloomy on us, too.
Yeah, everyone is sad. Can you also hear in the background too, like the background noise? I can't tell. I feel like I can hear someone crying very faintly. Yeah, it's like a lady crying. Yeah, I just heard it now. That's cool. I like how they also added that too.
You hear those guys? That's why you've got to keep it together. You're their only comfort. If the bar goes down, everyone's going down with you.
Man, even those scary looking Onis too.
What's the point? We're screwed. Might as well enjoy ourselves before it ends, right?
Let's see. The shelves are still stocked at least, but we're gonna need a sub for the barkeep.
Welcome. Are you going to order something?
Now he works there.
Ha ha, very funny. Or, wait. Are you serious?
The barkeeper is incapacitated. And the
Jeez.
clientele are in no state to help themselves. I have a long history with the place.
Yeah, I can
And
imagine.
at least this much. Any other questions? Or are you ready to order?
If you insist, grab me a plate of something and a glass of whatever. Think I've got an idea to liven stuff up. But I could use someone to run it by first.
Your order, Drock? First, a plate of gizzards. Modestly spiced in spurred on's house style.
Modestly? They smell like they're gonna have me breathing fire.
Oh? I thought you liked spice. Is it too much for our little prince to handle?
I can handle a lot of spice, thanks. You're crazy though, man.
Well, you will have this to wash it down. That cocktail I promised you the other day. I modeled it after the sunset we saw on Reveal. Fiery light over a darkened sky. I understood then why it calls you so.
Gee, barkeep, woo me more. Is there mana in this? How? Wait, I get it now. So that's why you were being so deep about the signature cocktails. Put a lot of yourself into developing these, huh? You could tell from the start, couldn't you? That we were dealing with someone from another world.
This is why I made you wait until last. I doubted the other two would notice. But you know the drinks here as well as the barkeeper.
You and me both.
And here I was, afraid of how you would react. I expected more, you know. Screaming or threats.
What do you take me for? I know how much they mean to you. Sekka, Kagero, all of Velsar. If this is what it takes to protect them, do it. I just wish you didn't have to set it up all alone.
Enough. Be quiet and eat before it goes cold.
Yeah. Just thinking out loud because someone's too shy to say it himself. So, basically, this is like what happened to Reveal, right?
Similar, yes. A keeper is interfering with Velsar. A power not of this world is ravaging it. If we fail to act, she will purge all existence. I must thank our elven friend Arisa for imparting her knowledge.
Oh yeah! She said she'd chase keepers to all kinds of worlds, right? Real humble, too. She made it sound like running errands.
I gather she is not humble so much as she is acclimated to the concept. I cannot fathom what she has been through. Saving not one, but many worlds from peril. The whole of Reveal.
I do wonder
cannot
if
break
someone's gonna
free
come
from
here.
the Keeper's loop alone. Velsar is the result of uncountable failures.
Like who from the original group's gonna appear?
Arisa made it look achievable, yes. But not once did our people save themselves without intervention and miracles. I am afraid, Drunk. I am so used to simply doing everything over when I inevitably fail. But this time, I only have one chance.
Yeah, that's kind of scary. Like, you know, he doesn't have any more retries in the game. He's got like one more life left.
And I am not certain I've used it.
And even the
wisely.
others too.
I knowingly sent Sekka and Kagero straight to the invader. What if my plan fails? I finally got everything I spent lifetimes without. And I sent them to their doom. Now, more than ever, I must stand strong. But I have never felt so weak.
Second guessing yourself, huh? Welcome to the club, Bat Boy.
I beg your pardon?
I mean, come on. I didn't get tossed through the loops as many times as you did. But you know what? The rest of us fumbled our way through the darkness like it was the only life we had. Me, Sekka, Kagero, and now you. You finally broke out of the loop. So remember the past, look forward to the future, and most importantly, live the life you've got here and now. You can do it. It's just taking a little getting used to. Think back to your very first life, when it was just you versus the world. I bet you fought each day with everything you had.
It has been so long. I cannot recall it clearly.
Keep thinking then. And no more bottling it up all alone. A bottle's best when you've got buds to share it with, right?
Yes, I suppose I cannot argue with that.
Now we're talking. So what's our plan?
Admittedly, you are ill-matched to our foe. She is crafty, and has been crippling her opponents. Fighting her head-on will prove difficult.
Yeah, definitely.
However, that is exactly what I want you to do. Trust your instincts, and do not weigh yourself down with elaborate tricks.
Sure thing, partner. I don't know how this whole thrall thing works, but I'm just gonna call you partner. We can skip the details of the pact or whatever. I trust you know what you're doing, and I'm sure Sekka and Kagero would have said the same thing.
I do wonder if he does know what he's doing. Because, you know, with Alucard and Maisha meeting each other, like, he's so calm and collected that I'm just wondering if he has like an ace up his sleeve.
I know. I would say the same. Were it me in their place.
Hey, one other thing. I asked Greats to bring me the Seer Stone.
Your inheritance, as I recall. A powerful mana stone passed through the Dragonoot clan's leaders for generations. You have seen what its fires can do, and what it takes to wield them.
Yeah, it only accepts someone worthy of leading. That's the tricky part. Being in the air isn't a guarantee, and strength alone isn't enough. It judges the fire within you. and no one can really say how. Greats didn't want to let me try.
Understandably. You are the clan's sole heir and strongest warrior. They cannot afford to lose you, nor can I. It's far too risky, especially given that you are not originally of this Velsar. If you require mana, using mine would be far safer. I mixed only a small amount into your drink, but I can give you more.
Back up, back up. So much for being all suave and mysterious about it.
Drock, I will not deny it. The Seer Stone would be an invaluable asset not only for the fight, but also for certain plans I have after.
After? Has he planned ahead?
If it fails, though, the plan will be for naught, and you will die in vain.
If it fails. You said earlier that we don't stand a chance against the Keeper without a miracle, right?
Realistically speaking, yes.
Then we're all good. Luck's on our side. You went through a bazillion worlds to find the one with miraculously perfect odds. All that's left for me is to follow through and protect it with all the fire in my soul. I'll be a pile of smoldering ash before I see this world end. Ah! Now that's got a kick. A taste of the fire in you. Thanks. Now, I'm gonna go crush that fight.
Before you go, tell me.
What? More life advice? What makes me so cool?
Certainly not. I am merely curious why you have accepted the Seer Stone. You always avoided your commitments to the clan.
Why do you think? I am their leader now. My friends are in danger, so I'm gonna do everything I can to save them. Besides, I'm stronger now. One little rock isn't gonna weigh my wings down.
I have my answer. Life advice, and an idea of what makes you cool.
What can I say? I've got it all. Also, that cocktail was pretty good. I'd say you're a better bartender than drunk, so give that saloon plan a good hard think while you wait for me.
I'll make every endeavor. We will meet again, my dear friend.
All right.
All right, Maisha.
Takes me back coming all the way out here. Whenever stuff didn't go my way as a kid, I'd fly as far away as I could to cry. And then every time, Greats had come flying after me.
There you are. Come on, we're going home. I heard you and one of your friends had a little fight. How about we go apologize together? You've got to be the bigger man if you're gonna fly them all to the sky, right?
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Greats.
All in a day's work, young master. I'm looking forward to that dream of yours.
I know we're fighting the end of the world and all, but man, this place hasn't changed.
Ooh. What is that?
What
Oh. There's the Morning Star.
the hell is that?
What does it look like here?
Oh no.
That is the beginning of the end.
Yeah, you better run or something. I mean, I know, you know, for other people, they would run and tell you to take care of it, but... Yeah, I'm just scared for Drock now.
My, what a brute. Is that any way to greet a lady?
I ain't dumb and you ain't no lady. Now shut up and put up! The way Alisard hyped her up, I thought this would be harder. Just gotta keep pushing my lead and I've got her.
Quite confident, aren't you?
Don't fall for it. Don't let her distract you.
This is like playing a game with a child. I'm just keeping you busy while we wait for our guest.
Guest?
Shut up!
Young master!
No! He'll get caught in the flames!
Oh shoot.
Come on, stop! Ah!
I help you enjoyed your
Oh
turn.
my gosh.
Now, it's mine.
Young master, how dare you?
Shh. I'm not going to kill him. Or at least, I wasn't planning to. It would be a shame if any accidents happened, though. So I would advise you not to upset me. Now, out of curiosity, what's worth more to you? That rock or this boy's life?
Is she gonna use the seer stone?
I know all about your seer stone. I made sure to study every inch of Velsar and its inhabitants, because I'm just a pathetically weak human who's failed one too many times, and I'm not taking any more chances. Hand the stone over, please.
Damn it! This was a trap, and I charged straight in. Great. Take the stone and run. I said go! Don't you dare hesitate. You always said the fate of the clan, our pride, matters most.
I can't.
Come on, bro.
Forgive me, Drock. Forgive me, Master. I'm not as strong as you.
Oh boy.
I appreciate your resolution. And with this, your pride and power is mine.
Great. Why?
Do you really need to ask? Your life is worth more to him than the clan or its future. I'll leave it to you to guess why.
Damn it.
He betrayed your wishes, though, didn't he? Delightfully ironic, isn't it? He put his own conscience before you or the clan. And that's not what a hero does. A hero has to sacrifice everything holding them back. Fate doesn't fall into your lap for free. Get too greedy, and you'll lose it all anyhow.
Young Master.
What do you mean, lose it all anyhow?
Shall I demonstrate?
Ah!
Drock! No!
Ooh.
No! Please. I've already lost my companions. Our late master. No more. Don't leave me here alone.
Oh, snap.
Great.
He's been engulfed by my power. Nervous sorrow.
Yeah, so I don't think these guys are dead. I do think, she's been collecting them because I think with Kaguro, that's kind of like what she implied, where she still has Seka around.
The first stage of infection is resonance. People near me link to my sorrow sympathetically. I use that to give them the isolation I suffered.
Mm.
Definitive separation from anyone who gave them meaning.
Okay, so there's like an actual method to like get them sad. Okay, to make them feel what Maisha felt, apparently.
Then
I've been noticing fewer and fewer people out walking around, and shops along the streets have been closing. Everyone's shutting themselves in at home, refusing to leave. I heard rumors that some of them haven't been seen in days.
you mean even the shut-in cases were you?
Me indeed. Emotions truly are a powerful motivator, especially when sorrow hits them suddenly. The thoughts are so overwhelming their bodies simply shut down. They desperately seek solace in the warmth of memories, losing consciousness of their physical skills. And then, this is the fun part. The sorrow eats at people's identities until their pain reaches levels capable of synchronizing with mine. And once it does, I can absorb them.
Wow.
It was heartbreaking hearing Great's cry, wasn't it? He wanted the suffering to end, and you didn't care how. I should thank you for all the power you're giving me.
And just also with Alazar, he gave him some of the mana, right? To make him more powerful. That's even more power. Man.
Oh, I almost almost forgot. Before you succumb, let me have a taste of your seer stone.
Oh, snap.
Mm. I'm slightly disappointed. It's not as hot as you chalked it up to be.
I mean, I imagine you would need to use it first to power it up.
There was a little bite to it, if I'm being generous, but nothing the power Nerva gave me can't quash.
Yeah, so if everyone is gone, I'm just wondering what the heck Aldazard is gonna do. Unless, like, the other people from the other dimensions come in to help out. But so far, there's been, like, no sign.
Hardly worth trading for, seeing as I've got plenty of mana already. Your face certainly adds to the value, though. The lurch of despair was lovely. Ah, other people's misfortune tastes so sweet.
Sorry, Alizard. I'm counting on you.
Farewell, Drock. That's 3 of Velsar's heroes
Oh
down.
my gosh, dude.
Soon there will be no one left in this world but its remaining hero, the last vampire. I'll free you from your anguish and stand champion over all. The true hero of Velsar.
Oh, here we go.
I believe that catches us up to the present circumstances. With the losses of Sekka, Kagero, and Drock, their respective clans lost hope.
Alright, Alizard, how are you gonna get back at her? What is your trap card? You've acted in my trap card.
Your sorrow engulfed them, and now the world is empty, but for you and I. Even hearing your deeds, allow me to reiterate. Maisha LaForge, you are an invader. You are no replacement for Velsar's heroes. They have already saved this world, whether you recognize it or not.
I'm feeling gracious, so you're welcome to deny my victory if that brings you some bleak hope. But reality's waiting for you at the bottom of the glass. You can't cross worlds, so your only options are solitude or surrender.
I dare say I have my hands full enough with this world's iterations. I do not particularly wish to cross into another.
Is that not proof enough of the difference in scale? Nerva isn't complacent with settling for a handful of worlds. No, she aims for what lies beyond.
Worlds beyond.
And this time, I will help her reach it. The godless land of night will fall to sorrow and become a lifeless void, a sacrifice to bolster Nerva's command.
Command of what, exactly? There will be no one left to control.
You don't understand how many worlds there are. It's an honor that she picked a scrap like this from the slough. Weep tears of gratitude, for she has allowed a blood-sucking beast like you the redemption of sacrifice.
You are devout, if nothing else. To infect and absorb Velsar's residents one by one. Your patience is staggering.
I learned from experience. Get too hasty, and all the time spent preparing is wasted. Moreover, the strength
Now
of a
look, it's
team
them.
is not necessarily the sum of its parts. Velsar, in particular, is a tangled mess of fates, and I didn't want any unwelcome surprises. I made sure to unravel the knot one thread at a time and clip them away.
Okay. Yeah, she really didn't want to, like, maybe fail the third time.
And what would you know? It's far easier picking off lonely souls than it is fighting a united force.
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense that she goes one by one.
I'll admit, I didn't understand the power in partnerships before.
The power of
But
friendship.
the experience showed me just how valuable my bond with Nerva is. I'll have her with me, while everyone else suffers alone.
Now that is an intriguing claim. You mean to say that you and the Keeper are partners, fighting side by side?
Don't be ridiculous. Nerva and me, side by side? Absolutely not. What do you take her for? Some measly goddess? She exists in a realm beyond divines and their petty prayer contracts. We, mortals, cannot so much as imagine how far from reach she is. Nerva knows no match.
In other words, you are woefully and definitively separated from the source of your power. A partnership would necessitate mutual understanding, which a mortal lifespan cannot scratch the surface of.
Exactly. Human as I am, I have no place at her side. Even as a vessel, my body can only store the smallest fraction of her might. Wouldn't you think she deserves far more than that?
Is that why you serve her? To my eyes, you are indeed human, but you are no mere puppet of your Keeper. I sense a conscious desire behind your words.
Oh, yes. I've got my motives. I'll obey my orders to the letter, of course, but there's also something I'm working on of my own will.
Transcendence. You wish to become a Keeper yourself.
Now that's a scary thought.
I'm not quite that naive. I'll never be a true keeper. I was produced and developed as a human, and I'm not particularly interested in keeping worlds. I'm fine being a shoddy replica. I just want the power to reach Nerva and stand beside her. I'm willing to sacrifice anything, any part of myself. Because the day she chose me, I knew. I have to tell her something in person. I'll be her hero. And I'll purge any obstacles in my path.
Her hero. That explains everything. You really weren't confusing it for a champion. You draw strength from the will to save. Visions of her happiness steel your resolve.
I recognize that I'm a rather pitiful excuse for a night. But I can try.
An inspiring tale. At least, the way you spin it. However, I still cannot call you a hero. You have destroyed more happiness than ever you could salvage.
That's true.
We'll have to agree to disagree then. I quite like cleaning. It can be tedious, but worlds feel so much fresher without the clutter.
Your glass.
Empty. Seems we both finished our drinks.
Here we go. Fight. Alright, dude, what the heck is going on, man? Like, first, I gotta say, this is one very long chapter. But now Alizard, I don't know what's gonna happen now. Like, how are we gonna get away from this? Like, how are we gonna save this world?
It was a good attempt, Alizard.
Dang, look at the... Wait, did her eyes change? I just noticed that, like, immediately, the irises...
Oh, I heard about Velsar's bloodshots. They're notoriously strong, thanks to the kick of mana that quality blood gives.
Oh, did he give the the mana in the drink too? I thought maybe he might already know that's Maisha, that's the invader, but I guess she gave her mana too.
The spirit would usually bring anyone to their knees, but perhaps it wasn't stored properly.
What did you...
Oh, she put poison.
Poison?
I warned you. I'm not letting you rely on other people's power. I've been visiting the tavern to contaminate your bloodshot reserves with my own mana.
Wow.
A restaurant really ought to check what it's serving people. I'm appalled. And I won't let you complain either. You tried to spike my drink with your blood too.
Tried?
Oh, you're quite right. In that I drank it. I didn't ingest it though. I teleported it away the second I
Whoa.
tasted iron.
Whoa. Imagine that, just opening a portal in your throat, maybe, and teleport all the drinks away from somewhere.
You deceived me.
That's it? I'd like you to appreciate how much time I put into researching Velsar's vampires. It wasn't easy, asking so many people through their tears. I did learn what I needed, though. Your kin draw power from blood, but were primarily feared for their ability to subject others. A sip of your blood, and I would have been a thrall. I don't suppose you have a backup plan, do you?
Okay, yeah, I didn't even realize that. Because I remember earlier, Drock said that he was going to be the thrall of Alucard. I didn't realize how at first, but I guess it's because he drank the blood of Alucard that he became a thrall.
You had a head start. You had begun spreading sorrow long before I noticed you'd arrived.
Yeah, Maisha really prepared for this moment, man, to like, I guess, win. She really did her homework. You know, with what's his name again, Belphomet, he just like headed like just right to the front gates. But Maisha like really like slowed down and tried to think about a plan to like just win. Like it was probably like a very slow and tedious process.
It is the same as when we struggled with the Lord of Darkness. He had already had so much time to prepare. Normal means could not fill the gap.
So, you decided to play a dirty trick on me. You bided your time while society crumbled around you, all for a last-ditch effort that failed. Ooh, it's the perfect end for the vampire's lone survivor. But your loving vengeance doesn't taste so sweet now, does it? You're used to failure by now, surely. The world must have gotten tired of giving you chances. All the signs were there. The fact that I didn't try to absorb your power should have at least tipped you off.
I can still fight. One more chance is all I need.
Well, the game's already ended. We finished our drinks. And now we bid our goodbyes.
Man,
No, this isn't over yet.
is that Rowan? This one's for my family. Oh, the music.
The world belongs to its inhabitants.
Oh.
No matter its past or present hardships, Velsar's people can still choose its future.
I gotta say, man, like it's been so sad in this story. It's so like depressing, and then you just hear this music. It gets you all like energetic and pumped up now. Dang. Like really, dude. Like I really needed that because, dude, it's been so sad. I guess Maisha has been working on me as well. Like her magic has been working on me because I was getting all like, you know, low energy and sad. Our freaking Rowan here, man, like my knight in shining armor, my gosh. And then yeah, this music too, the Dragoncraft music.
I swear, I'll defend their decision.
You're a little late for that, aren't you? Spare us the speech.
I wonder who else came. I feel like most likely Cetus as well. I mean, he's got to encounter Maisha here.
It grieves me that we could not
Eris.
prevent the tragedies that befell this land. I know all too well the depths of despair. If I can save even but one survivor from it, I will endeavor to spread hope's light.
Nice.
You two are...
Allies, in the fight against Keepers, we bring the experiences of distant worlds in hopes of protecting yours.
A miracle. In the world's darkest hour, Drock. You were right. Luck hasn't left us.
Yeah, that was a very long chapter, so I'm just gonna head straight to the next one just to make sure we do it in a timely manner. But man, I gotta say, man, like Dude, it's been so sad and depressing, man. Showdown in the Land of Darkness. After finding his purpose during a brief respite in Alistair, Rowan continued journeying with his companions to defeat Nerva. Now he faces Maisha with a renewed vigor, refuting her idea of what makes a hero. However, just as Rowan is about to win the battle, Maisha's words could stop him cold. Ooh. Let's see how that works. Yeah, man, like... the music.
It's not polite to point your weapon at people. That thing is made for monsters.
Believe me, I'd rather be fighting a monster too. Maisha LaForge, Scourge of Isunia. Your cruelty is far greater than any beast or dragon.
Before you go jumping to any conclusions, I'm the one fighting to restore peace. This land was plagued by terrific monsters, and that vampire you spared is their champion. He's nearly ruined every...
Enough! I'm not that gullible. If his foe is mine, my spear is his.
Heck yeah.
What if I've changed my ways? Maybe I'm telling the truth.
There's her eyes again.
Your poker face isn't as good as you think it is.
Maybe I'd be more comfortable to talk if you weren't glaring at me.
Nice try, but I'm keeping my eyes on you. Last we met, you had to rely on the power within Isunia's swords. If you can accomplish this much destruction alone now, I can't afford to let down my guard.
Yeah, good thing Ceda's left it behind. Those two swords.
Yes, I'm glad you noticed. I worked very hard to accumulate this power. I was so weak when I arrived. I would have struggled to take down Gita, but I persevered. The other 3 vessels of emotion far outclassed me, and I couldn't have that. I won't ever let Nerva down again. You have some explaining to do yourself. You weren't anywhere near so powerful when we met in Isunia.
After that, I faced a struggle that spanned worlds. I made invaluable bonds and learned to accept my gravest failures.
Heck yeah, look at him, man.
I stand before you a changed man. As commander of the Alistair Dragonbane expedition, I will enact justice swiftly and surely.
What am I to do? This wasn't in my plans. Not 1, but 2 more heroes to absorb? What a treat!
I'm guessing that's her crazy eyes. I thought maybe it's like a hidden power, but I think that's just her crazy eyes.
With such world-class strength, my epic is sure to grow longer yet.
Is that all a hero is to you? A title for the strongest? You have lied, manipulated, tormented, and killed. You are no hero.
Not the semantics again. I'm not reiterating the whole debate. Whoever lives to tell the tale gets to decide how it's told. We may not agree on what a hero is, but we all know what a hero isn't. No matter the world or age or the accomplishments made along the way, the losers are never heroes. They don't get a medal for trying. No, they're expended and forgotten. Heroes are remembered because they're big enough for the world to see. Their voices are heard. If I fall here, that's it. My dreams end. So, I'll do the felling. Because you're either a hero on top, or a nobody underfoot.
No, it's not that black and white. A true hero is one who saves others. And I've seen many a hero give their lives in service.
Here we go, the dragon.
You're wrong. Share my sorrow. Suffer in resonance. What?
This warm breeze. Is this...
What did you do? It would take divine power to deflect my vessel abilities.
Yes, Orisa.
divine power from a true hero? Thank you, Orisa. No matter the distance between us, we stand as one.
Oh, I see now. You snuck a divine artifact. Picked it up on your travels, did you?
It was a gift from a companion to commemorate the bonds you scorned.
You have done more than enough.
I was
Axe.
wondering where she went.
I shall rejoin the fight.
You mustn't. Your injuries need rest. Arisa's charm offers you the Tree of Life's divine protection, yes. but I've only just neutralized the mana poisoning. Unfortunately, my healing light appears to have a negative effect on beings of the night such as yourself. I cannot mend your wounds or recover your stamina.
I'm guessing it's the same with Urias then, because they're both vampires.
You have spared my life. If it's any assurance, vampires are known for resilience. Whether the same can be said of me, I know not. But I will fight.
I urge you to reconsider. You aren't fit for combat, and there's the risk Maisha would absorb your power, hindering Rowan. If you insist upon fighting, then you will have to fight your way through me. I cannot allow any more of this world's people to fall prey to Maisha.
I am most grateful for your concern. But please trust me when I say it is unfounded.
Unfounded?
I cannot elaborate, but there is a reason I must go. I can save them. I beseech your aid. As it stands, that man, Rowan, he will not last. His honor will be his downfall.
I
Oh boy.
surrender.
The music.
You... Wait. You surrender?
No. Rowan, don't fall for it.
What else can I do? You're stronger and better equipped. Go on then. Take my life.
Just do it, Rowan.
That is, if you're willing to damn this poor world. If I die, all the people I absorbed go with me.
Set. Dang. Well, I mean, I guess we'll wait for Alizard, because it seems like he knows what to do to save them.
Huh?
Maybe just stall for a bit, Rowan.
I got this power from Minerva herself. Did you think you'd break the vessel and everyone would come pouring out?
Yup.
I'll not bore you with the details. The bottom line is, if you kill me, you kill innocents without number. Oh, but you can't leave me alive, or I'll purge even more worlds. No one will blame you for destroying little old Velsar to save the others, right?
No. No, I...
Oh my gosh, Rowan.
I'm a liar, though, aren't I? Surely, I'm just bluffing. Poor thing.
You better not get
You
absorbed.
can't tell, so you have no choice but to take the bluff as truth.
Maisha?
I'll help you think it through then. What would a hero do? Kill a handful now, or let millions die later? That's why I don't really like your definition of a hero. It's too naive.
Quite the interesting conversation.
There we go, Alizard.
Might we join you? I would like a say in the fate of my home.
The weak don't enforce opinions, so I'm afraid you don't get one. This isn't a 3-on-1 fight. It's 3 on goodness knows how many people. Well, Alizard? What'll it be? Give up or doom your countless peers?
Could you repeat that?
Repeat what, exactly?
I am not sure I heard you correctly. So I'm asking you to repeat your previous statement.
Yes. Stall as long as you like. As you heard perfectly well. If I die, I take countless lives down with...
Ah, that is plenty, thank you. I am glad to have cleared that up.
I want to figure it out too. Hold on, what? Okay, I don't know what Alizard is gonna do.
You are unaware of how many lives you have absorbed.
Why would...
Oh.
My chest. It burns.
Oh, is there like a limit, you think? Like maybe she can't handle that much?
It burns. Explain yourself, vampire.
No! Is it Drak? You think like maybe you put some kind of like poison on Drak that would poison Maisha?
Me? I have done nothing.
Man,
And
Alizard.
to be fair, I already warned you twice. If you had cared to listen. I will say this but once more. You are nothing more than an invader. Velsar's true heroes have already saved this world, whether you realize it or not. I must give credit to our visiting heroes as well. Thanks to your efforts stalling and weakening her. Velsar is ready to stage its revival.
Are they like fighting back, the others? Because she's like weaker now.
There is a phrase for situations like this. Or so a certain specter told me.
We'll get everything back.
Oh dang. Perfect timing too. We're just at the 50-minute limit that I usually go for. Okay, so yeah guys, that is pretty much it for this video here. That was yeah, Partners and Showdown in Atlanta Darkness. Next time the bartender closes out and the advent of a hero. So we'll at least be doing those next. Yeah, I thought I can do the next one, but it's already been too long. Yeah, Partners was a very long chapter. But yeah, really cool, man. Like, you know, everything seemed like it was all, like, everyone was losing, but then Rowan, man, like the mood suddenly changed when he came in to save Alizard, and then the Dragoncraft, like, theme played. Like, man, that was such a, yeah, that was a moment. That really was a mood changer, man. But yeah, can't wait to see what's next. But that'll be for now, guys. That's game.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good